Yeah. And just call and just redone it. And when they get you down, okay, well, that's cool. And I think we could send it over to you, or maybe check on the list here too. It's a cost now, 86 GWA.
Okay, 86 VWS for that, and 6 BZY. I didn't listen, I have the list. So I don't need any help there. There's shut off, so it won't be sparkling at me there. Okay. I ran some motorcycles a long time ago, but they were small. Yeah, but that's fine. I did a little off-roading too with some other bikes, but finally decided it was a little too dangerous and gave it up. And, alright, I'm with you on that FT8. That is not amateur radio as far as I'm concerned. It's nonsense. I call it the zombie mode. I have no interest in it. And, I really don't think it really is radio. It's computer. You're right. And you very well could set it up automatic like that. Probably already is available. If they can have it, no thank you. Don't want it. Oh, let's see. Phil, you sound fine. When you were talking, I looked at you on the scope. Everything's okay. And, yeah, you're going to have to get that HQ110 operating there, Larry. Get that baby on the air. Maybe pair it up with a Valiant or something. A Ranger. Yeah. Anyway, I had not heard from George. He's on the swings. And he's supposed to be back, let's see, we're Thursday night. According to my note here. So we'll see how that goes. And I got my daughter's coming in from Sacramento on Friday. That'll be nice. Her and her family are going to visit a couple of days, and they're coming to Arizona after that. So that's the name of that there tune. Oh, wow, a nice day here today. We got up to 72. It's been sunny all day. And then it's talking rain late Wednesday, early Thursday or something, so we need the water, but I think I'm about ready for sunny weather to stick around for a while. Okay, let me send it over to Skip. You can have a quickie there, Skip, and then we'll check for any more errors, and then I'll kick her off. 6 OGL and 6 BZY.
Well, thank you very much, Paul. Good evening, Paul. BZY in the San Diego Illinois number maintenance on 6 little green lights. Bit of Santa Monica. Could use a little bit more sunshine now. We had rain the wet weather. But, hey, in summer, July, August, we wish we had some of that rain again. You know, we're not out of the drought area yet, but it's been a long wet year for us. Usually towards the end of March, we turn record breaks. Chances of rain are pretty slight, and yet possibility the Pineapple Express being partially reactivated. Okay. I don't know if we can turn it back. If we turn it back to you, I guess when you're doing the radio, good evening, a nice signal there from Mike to you and the others. You sounding good also, Paul. Okay, 6 little green lights.
Okay, very good. 6 LGL in the group and 6 BZY. Okay, and wife and I were able to get a nice walk in. We haven't walked for a while. Both of us have had one thing or another going on health-wise, and we're needing to run around now, fortunately. Okay, do we have any other folks that would like to get in on the early list here? Come now, N6B, we ride.
W7, Lima, Tango Golf.
Okay, I heard somebody in line but did not get the call.
W7, Lima, Tango Golf, out of state.
Okay. I believe it was W7LTG. Do I have that correct?
Affirmative.
Okay, Francesca, I've got you on the SDR, afternoon day. Not copying you very well direct, but we got you checked in. Anybody else? Okay, I think we'll just go ahead and kick this baby off here, since it's pretty close to the bewitching hour anyway. So let me grab the appropriate preamble here. QST. Welcome to the Monday night AMI, that part of the West Coast AMI group. The purpose of this net is to promote the restoration, preservation, and enjoyment of AM equipment, transmitters, receivers, and associated vintage AM gear. Anybody using AM equipment is welcome, including modern radios capable of creating two sidebands in the carrier. We also welcome all listeners. You don't have to be a member of AMI to join this net. However, as a member of this prestigious organization, you will receive a certificate on your own personal ID number. If you'd like to become a member, you can go to the AMI website, which is www.AMIinternational, or it's AMinternational.club. Let me run that out there again. www.AMinternational.club, and fill out the membership form and pay the $5 fee. You can also send a self-addressed envelope to John McGrath, N9AMI, P.O. Box 1422, Silver Springs, Nevada. And that's 89429. 89429. John was also been on tour. Next control tonight is yours truly and 6BZY, Norway 6 Bravo Zulu Yankee. My handle is Paul. Papa Alpha Uniform Lima. AMI number is 278. QTH is Lemon Grove, California, just east of San Diego. And I'm running the usual stuff here, the Super Senior 8040 model with a D104, about 325 watts of carrier. And we're running that through a Duntime Super Tuner to an inverted V at 35 feet, and we are receiving on a National NC300. We do have a website, if you'd like to look at some pretty pictures, and the URL for that is www.westcoastami.com. That's www.westcoastami.com. When I call on you, please share your call, name, make and model of your equipment. If you have any buy or sell items, please list them at that time. Let me know if you'd like to stick around for the informal roundtable immediately following this net. And speaking of equipment, I do have a few items if anybody's interested. I have an antenna tuner, MFJ 945, and I have a dummy load, MFJ, I think it's 264. I have a 9 meter, MFJ 852, so 60 of those items. I also have an Astron power supply, but I'd rather not try to ship that, so probably that's going to be a pickup on that. If anybody is interested in any of that, let me know. Okay, well, we did got a 45-second tune-up, and you can zero beat me. I'm about 30 hertz off of 3870. So let her rip, then 6BZY. KF6SYD. Got to be fat here. And I heard you, Steve, KF6SYD. So I added you to the list. So with that, we will commence with the check-in portion of net. 6BJA and 6BZY.
Okay, there, Paul and 6BZY and the good group. The 6CJA came up in this area. And signal is good. Band is quiet for me. Well, my number is 993, I think. 993. Running the same, naturally, the big homebrew 813s by 811A's, Class B. And receivers, the Hamlin HQ170O receiving. Everything else is kind of so-so and broke. I don't have. What else? Microphone is a British condenser mic, full size, through the processor. Don't want to swap, no on the round table. I will this. I don't have anything else. Given away, thrown away. So there you go. Back to you, Paul, N6BZY, and the good group. The 16 history.
Okay, K6CJA and the group and 6BZY. Okay, very good. Booming signal as usual. So let's shift it over to Matt. W6PIN on 6BZY. Well, I guess Matt didn't stick around. Over to you there, Mike, and 6QQU and 6BZY.
All right, thanks, Paul, and 6BZY. This is KM6QQU, Mike out of Yucca Valley. Hey, my number is 1768, and we are running the AST13 with the homebrew power supply accompaniments of Ken. 404 amplified microphone, and the BC348 cube model for receive with the homebrew power supply that's operating that dynamo in the background. Full wave loop antenna being tuned in by the SA2060A Heathkit 10 tuner and the little Heathkit red in front of me, which is the HM102. No on the round table, no on the swap. I'm going to be shutting it down so I can go take my son over to his class. So back over here, N6BZY, this is KM6QQU.
Okay. KM6QQU and 6BZY. Okay, we'll send it over to Ron, and thanks for taking the earlies here. 86 VWS and 6BZY.
Okay, Paul. N6BZY, KD6VWS. We're on here in Joshua Tree. And I'm running the DX100 and feeding it with the Turner plus 3. Going into an old Stromberg Carlson mixer creator with all germanium transistors, and then that's going into the DX100. And we're feeding on the NC125 Q multiplier. When I mute it, click on. It's out right now, so I can hear a galaxy, and all that's going up to the right W4 watt meter and into the P-Kit 2040 antenna tuner, coax up to the end-fed long wire, 5/8 wavelength long on this frequency, and up to 5 feet, and quarter wave counterpoint underneath of it, and AMI number is 1671. And more of the swap at the round table. And sounds like you're feeling pretty good there, Paul. I'm glad you're over whatever you have there. So, good job. Sounding great. So, I'll turn it back to you. N6BZY, KD6VWS.
Okay, KD6VWS. And 6BZY. Actually, I'm not over that bug yet. These bugs that are going around now they linger for quite a while, and I finally went to the doctor, and he's picked up a prescription today. It's not in my voice anymore. No sore throat, no fever. I just have congestion in my sinuses and my lungs, but it's dissipating. So he gave me something to try to completely eradicate it. I don't feel too bad. We're a little bit of a upset stomach and kind of feeling a little blah, but I'm okay. Anyway, let's send her over to Phil in 6WHK in the group and 6BZY.
N6BZY, November 6th, Whiskey Hotel Kilo. Well, everybody's sounding really good so far. Hope they keep going that way. I don't hear any side banders on tonight, so that's nice. We're running the normal equipment. AMI number is 1661. Running the Johnson Viking Ranger. Hammer 1AQ 110. L4B this to help the signal along. A Johnson matchbox to keep everything under control. Running about 200 watts, plus or minus. Running a full wave loop and a diamond configuration. About 240, 250 pound wire. And SB 610, just make sure my pattern looks good. So that's an operating system here at the house. And we're working throughout the home app, but we're paying for the round table. I got other ideas. So with that, back to net control. N6BZY, November 6th, Whiskey Hotel Kilo.
Okay, and 6WHK in the group. So 6BZY. Okay, well, very good. Let's see. Okay, next is Kevin. They're in Gilroy, 6JKN. So 6BZY.
N6BZY. You have a good signal up here today, by golly. I'm hearing everybody. Finally, I was in here about 40 minutes ago, and signals were real rough. I'm running an ART-13 tonight. Decided to fire it up. I haven't had it on in a long time. And so this is kind of a let's check it out. You know, Mike's been running his ART-13, so I got me interested in firing this old bucket of bolts up, and it seems to be working fine. I'm copying everybody on the BC348Q. It's plugged into a LS3 military speaker, and that's all, hard wire, I guess you call it, single conductor wire run between the ART-13 and to the ground, and antenna terminals to the BC348. I mean, it's open wire antenna. It's real military, you know. And that's going out to my antenna distribution system, which is connected to a 75-meter inverted V. So that's the microphone is a D104, and that's about it here. Been doing yard work off and on all day today, and going to try to finish up tomorrow morning before the rain starts back up again, which is a good chance it will tomorrow afternoon. So I have more work to do and to get that done. Anyway, back to you, and thank you for taking the net, and also to Ron for taking the earlies there. N6BZY and the wonderful AMI Monday night edition, W6 Juliet Kilowatt November.
Okay, Kevin, did you want to stick around for the round table?
Yeah, I'll stick around if there's going to be anybody else, but it's all depends upon how the band holds up. Thank you for asking.
Okay. Next up, we have Art, WA6IPD and 6BZY.
Oh boy, okay. ART-13. That takes me back to 1947 when I was in the Navy, and I was in naval aviation. And it was my job, one of my jobs, to take the ART-13s to. But it seemed like they were always changing frequency. And I'll tell you, to this day, my fingers still hurt. Oh, God. Anyway, here we are. I'm in Colbert, AMI number 63. And my transmitter is the Allied Radio T150. Running about 100 watts, D104 Silver Eagle. Star antenna tuner. G5RB at 50 feet, and my receiver is a Lafayette HE10. So I don't have anything to swap, and no round table. We'll be listening up. So back to you, Paul, WA6IPD.
Okay, Art, very good. WA6IPD and 6BZY. Okay, next up we got Larry, KM6RYC and 6BZY. Okay, very good there, Larry. Nice to have you on tonight. Okay, let's ship it up to Santa Monica by the Bay, K6LGL and 6BZY.
Nice to warm there, especially like the picture. We had one of those, and I think I sold it to WA9JB. About pretty good. Okay, 6 little ring lights, different panadapter on a classic Little Harbor 50. Metal, just another much modified. Also, see the push the torque at it, and the handle is to pull the lock on the cabinet. So I reinforced parting to it, screw it so. Some different configuration. Right now retaining, which has the petrol display as well as waterfall display. So one blue dipole antenna. That's enough petrol over generation and familiar static modification. So that's the story. That sounds very good. Not too much color right now. Human signal was down. There's weak. So you're booming in here, so that part of San Diego is just condition. So, next time, good luck with the net, and hey, keep the angel music going, Paul. N6BZY. Little green lights, Santa Monica by the Bay.
Do you want to stick around for the round table there, Skip?
Not today. I got a few things to register and stuff. But I will look around under the net.
Alrighty. Okay, next up we have Francesca, W7LTG and 6BZY.
Right, W7 Lima Tango Golf on EMI number 1774. Running the Johnson Valiant 150 watts out, 300 watts peaking. Collins 75A3 into a D104 mic. Collins speaker duplicate of the Collins speaker, exact duplicate. A lot cheaper than buying an old one that doesn't work. Also fan dipole for 40 and 80 meters, up about 20 feet, as high as I can get from HOAs. Anyway, no swap, no round table, and just want to let you know every Saturday at 9 o'clock, 7293 a.m. Join us there. Fun talking on AM on Saturday morning. And the conditions are always pretty good. Conditions today are not so good here. You guys are just down too far. San Diego's, I call the Southwest Monday night net. But, yeah, you guys are too far. But last week was fantastic. You guys are booming in. And so today you're not on the radio too much. Barely hear you. The only one I heard was Kevin. And Kevin sounded pretty good on AR13, which is my favorite radio. I love that radio. I like the way it does. Adjustable knobs, watch those knobs move around. Anyway, working on SX-24 helicopter, 1939, waiting for a part. Ordered the part last time, and I go to another person, and they don't have the parts. It's a 5K resistor, 500 ohms, and so this is what's taking time, is getting parts. Anyway, a lot of people don't have them. Like they said, well, we do, but we don't. All right, so I have that problem. So anyway, let me turn back to you, Ken, if you have a good copy on SDR. This is W7, Lima Tango Golf.
Okay, W7LTG. Oh, 6BZY. Well, we had a little bit of a carrier in there, but we got you up to thing there. Okay, last but not least, we have Long Beach, KF6SYD and 6BZY.
All right, Paul. KF6SYD, Stephen, Long Beach, AMI 1708, CCA, AM 1000D transmitter. Paul, you sound good. Thanks for running the net. I was down there with Julie. She brought dinner home. I told her she didn't have to cook tonight. So I was there. We were talking about stuff, and I wasn't looking at the clock, and I got up here, and you were doing the preamble. I'm like, why is Paul running the net? I forgot everything that happened. I'm so glad you feel better, and I hope you get to feeling better all the rest of the way. What's going on here? I worked on my T4XB. I had some time this week. Well, I always have time. So I wanted to work on it, so I did. With the signal tracker, traced the audio through all, and it sounded good all the way through. And it works good now, but I didn't fix it. I guess the transmitter, like, well, if you care that much of this work for you, so I have no idea why it works. The audio's not restricted on the lower sideband anymore, so I'm going to use it sometime. I wanted to use it today for 10 meters. I wanted to talk to some foreign country. I haven't done that yet this cycle. Julie and Valerie went to the bank. I told them, call me up if you have problems. I can run down, there's something I have to sign. This thing won't work in 10 minutes. The transmitter. It's got to be the band switch. I'll have to clean it. Works everywhere else. Receiver works fine. I tuned up the FT901 and everything. Here's this guy in Japan, clear and strong. I've got the linear tuned. I've got my vertical still out there for 10 meters. I have it hooked up. It works good. And I'm like, and he's calling nice, clear in Japan, good English. And I'm like, oh, and no one else is wanting to talk to him. And I'm like, yeah. And then the phone rings, and Julie and Valerie like, we need you to come down to the bank. So I turned everything off and went to the bank. Never got to talk on 10. I'll try again sometime. And go up to Mesa Grande tomorrow and try to make the water work. Valerie's coming with us. We'll bring the 22 rifle and get her to shoot it. She's never shot a gun before. That's a shame. What is she, 23 now? She's gonna go. She doesn't know it, but she's gonna shoot a gun tomorrow, so that'll be fun. To watch her shoot the 22 rifle in a full card or something. So that's all the super interesting stuff around here. I really enjoyed the net tonight. Nice small group. Everybody sounds good. I can even hear my chest go down. That's the deal. Well, back over to you. N6BZY, KF6SYD.
WA6JUS. Okay, we got John. Did you want to stick around for the round table there, Steve?
I don't think so. Don't put me down for that. Thanks, Paul.
Okay. Anybody else out there like to check in before we shut her down? N6BZY.
Yeah, JUS.
I'm going to point to him right now. WA6JUS. You get to wrap things up in 6BZY.
Sorry, Paul.
I will do that. Okay, good. I'll sit down a little bit here. Let me look at my meter readings. Because I just turned the big Mamu on. I had to take a nap on my hands and knees pulling weeds. Just the season. So my guess is I probably sound a little sharper and less bassy. Because JKM encouraged me this way. If it's still hot, I guess, let's see, by my calculation, it's 7:20, 7:25, which seems a tad early for the net, but maybe not. They'll tell me what time you kicked it off, or wouldn't it help, because I needed my rest, honestly. Trying to get ready for some surf event in Ocean Beach, OB as they say, on April 8th. And I'll stick around for the round table, see if I can learn something, BZY, back to and my number is 1258, the Big Mamu, same as usual. Back to you from W6US. Okay, WA6DUS, 6DZY. Okay, well, your audio sounds fine here. And traditionally, this Monday night group has been kicking off at 7 o'clock. That's about the time we started today. Once in a while, we talk about moving it later, but it hasn't happened yet. So the round table consists of you, John, and Kevin, and Gilroy, WA6JK. And so I'm going to turn it over to you now. It's forthwith. And 6BZY leaving the frequency.